Hi everyone, it's Robin and welcome back. So today I'm going to take you out to my backyard and we are going to redecorate my potting bench. This is something that I've been wanting to do all summer long. I have found some new things that I want to add into the mix from the thrift store, and it just needs to be cleaned up and reorganized because things just kind of get thrown on there and I want it to look nice. So like I said, something I've been meaning to do for a really long time, pretty much the whole summer, and just haven't gotten around to it. So today is the day I'm going to get it done, and I'm going to take you guys along with me. So let's go ahead and head outside. So here's the potting bench in all of its glory and disarray. It's dirty, it's disorganized, and really nothing decor-wise has changed on it since I went ahead and built it. I think it was a couple of years ago that I built this, and I love how it works, but it needs a little sprucing up. So first thing we're going to do is go ahead and clean everything up so we have a nice clean surface to work with. So now that it's all cleaned up, I'm going to be adding some new items, removing some older items, and making sure that I have a new spot to display some of my fun new finds that I've found while thrifting the last couple months. The potting bench is looking so much better right now. I have a string of colorful lights draped over the top, and those lead up to a chandelier that I made a couple years back that I have hanging over the seating area on my gravel patio. It adds a nice little glow when we're outside enjoying a campfire in the backyard after dark. On the shelf I have some jars to keep things waterproof, a little cast iron bird, and an adorable little row of terracotta pots. I added this cheerful yellow sprinkler tucked in between a plant and a watering can. I found it recently at the thrift store. I kept the vintage bird print, which I love, even though it's looking a little worse for the wear. I added a terracotta pot to hold my collection of vintage garden tools, and it works perfectly. I worked in a second pretty red sprinkler, which I recently found at a thrift store, and I just love this little collection. I propped up a vintage garden fork next to the lantern and added another potted plant. And then moving down below, I didn't change up things too much down here. The garden pail holds garden tools and supplies, keeping them out of the elements. And if you're in need of anything galvanized, Fleet Farm is the place to go. They have the best prices that I have found. On the opposite side, I kept the wooden finial and then organized some of my watering cans. And of course, I added a few little rocks just because I like to add them everywhere. Up top, I have a metal planting rack, which I'm using to corral larger garden tools, and it works fabulously. All in all, no major changes, but I like that it is now clean and organized, and that it can now once again add a pretty element to my patio space. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I enjoyed very much redecorating that space. I love my potting bench so much, and I think it looks so much nicer, less cluttered, and looking pretty. So if you missed the video where I shared with you how I built the potting bench, I will link that up in the cards and in the description box as well. So you can go check that out if you're interested. It was very easy to make. I have very basic building skills, so it's nothing hard to do at all. It's super simple, and I love how it turned out. It is now my favorite little place to decorate outside on my patio area, and I love it. So if you enjoyed today's video, give it a thumbs up, and I would love to know down in the comments what you think, and I will see you guys again very soon in my next video. Bye now.